What's going on YouTube? This is KicksArt in collaboration with KwikDraw with a very special video today. The first half is going to be me showing you guys how to draw the Air Jordan 11, and the second half is going to be KwikDraw going over the upper with his own custom design. Let's get it. To start off, we're going to draw two squares right next to each other, and then I'm going to have a horizontal line dividing the squares into top and bottom halves. Afterward, I'm going to divide the bottom right hand quadrant into halves with a vertical line, as well as that initial left square that we had. And lastly, I'm going to add a horizontal line going through the bottom quadrants. This will be all the guidelines that we need to draw the rest of the shoe. Now as I'm going through the outsole, keep in point where I put my lines in relation to where we have the guidelines. This will help make sure that way your shoe looks proportionate after you're done. Next, I'm going to go through and start outlining the upper. Afterward, I'm going to finish outlining the outsole. And for both the outsole and the midsole, you really want to use the baseline and that last horizontal line that we had as a guide to make sure that way it looks correct. Next, I'm going to add the line separating the patent leather from the Cordura upper. Again, look at my lines in relation to the guidelines that are on the screen. Afterward, I'm going to define that side panel where the logo sits. Then I'm going to add the stripes that connect to the laces. Next, I'm going to go through and start adding the laces. And remember, at this point, I don't care if everything looks perfect, I just want to make sure everything's in the right spot. Finally, I'm going to go through and add those grooves on the outsole. And while it doesn't matter if you don't have the exact number of grooves, because nobody's going to be like, hey, you're missing a groove, it does matter that the grooves that are closer to the toe lean towards the left, while the grooves in the center and the heel lean towards the right. This is going to help making sure it looks correct. Finally, I'm going to add the Majin Dragon Ball Z logo to kind of give Kwik something to go off of for his design. And then the rest of this part is just me going through the upper, redefining the lines with the black micron marker. While I prefer the micron markers for outlining, you can use like an ultra fine Sharpie and that should work just fine. Now if you're not familiar with me, my name is KicksArt and my channel centers around sneaker art drawings. I have over 160 videos that range from sneaker drawing videos to how to draw videos to custom sneaker drawing videos. And for all my videos, I make sure to include a link to the stencil that I used for that video, and it's on my site kicksart.com. I upload daily videos, so if you're interested in this kind of thing, you should check out my channel. More importantly, if you are not already subscribed to KwikDraw, you need to subscribe to his man. We gotta get him a silver play button by the end of January at the latest. And if you want to download this stencil along with many others, we'll have a link available in the description. And I'm out. Peace.
Alright, listen. I did this little custom shoe design for the KicksArt and QuickDraw collab. Shout out to KicksArt, bro. He was one of the first channels I subbed to when I started my YouTube. Anyway, for this design, I wanted to use some bright colors. It was a toss-up between either like pink or sky blue. Now, I did end up coloring a blue version, but like I compared it to the pink one. I thought the pink one looked a lot better, so I ended up using that one. Now, I love drawing the camo patterns. I don't know why I like drawing them so much, but I really wanted to incorporate it in this shoe. That's another reason why I wanted to use like a bright type of color, because I didn't want to use the normal like green and brown. I wanted to make this shoe like stand out a little bit. These are Jordan 11s. I mean, they gotta stand out. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to see like the different shades of pink, how the different shades of pink in like the camo. Now, I kept certain parts of the shoe white. I did this because I didn't want to make the entire shoe all pink. Well, it is all pink, but I thought it'd be too much if like the entire shoe was covered in all pink. Yeah, looking back on it, I wish I would have kept a little bit more parts of it white. I think if I did that, it would have made the pink camo part stand out even more, because that's what I wanted. That's the main thing. I wanted that to be the focal point. But with all the like extra pink I used, I felt like it was a little bit too much, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Let's be honest real quick. Would y'all wear these in real life? You know, would you go down the street wearing these? Be honest, man. Y'all let me know. But I don't really wear bright shoes casually. I usually stick to like white, black, gray, and occasionally I'll throw in a little color, but I tend to use like bright shoes when I'm like playing basketball. I don't know. I just like the way the bright colors look on the court. That's just me. Yeah. But yeah, I'm okay with the way this shoe came out though. I like it. Anyway, like I said, shout out to KicksArt for putting this collab together. Those step-by-step tutorials are real helpful. Anyway, thanks to y'all for watching this collab. And I'm out.